guys, airsoft Tech here. Today I'm gonna talk about my very first gun, which is an ENC EC313. You can see it right there. And yeah, well, first of all, ENC is a really underrated airsoft brand, right? They make a lot of really nice guns, and they make guns for a lot of well-known company. So, you know, and yeah, I have that guys for like 7 years, 8 years, some shit like that. You know, this is my first one. Yeah, my first one was a CM16 Rider, but you know, it was really crap. But my first real airsoft gun, you know, is that one. And you know, everything on it is super solid. You know, like you know, it's not moving. It's been through hell. You know, I play tons of game in the rains, snow, sand. You know, I fall on it. You know, it's just a fucking workhorse. You know, it doesn't break. It doesn't. You know, it's just super solid. So first of all, this is the EC213, and it got I think it's called URX304, 10-inch key mod and guard, and this is, you know, like from a real firearm, right? So this is a real end guard, you know, it cannot be more solid than that. You have a nice 3-prong in there, very nice flash hider, right? And when you click the charging handle, you know, it stay back, so you can adjust your up and then you hit your bolt release, right? And it releases your bolt. So you know, that's really like a really well-made airsoft gun, and a little bit like training weapon if you want. So that's really good. Everything is super solid, you know. Yeah. So first of all, I put a Feyashi flashlight on it. I don't remember exactly the name, but and with the push the switch, right now, you can just light it or just on off switch, right? That's not a strobe, but you know, and this is a 12,000 lumen, so you know, you can, yeah, that's enough. So I have a skeleton aluminum key mod and guard on the full grip. Don't remember how it's called, but you know, that's really cool and feels super nice in the hands, you know, like that's crazy. So this is a Feyashi Red Dot. I don't remember the model because I buy, you know, like all of them. Yeah. So externally, you know, that's gun stuck except those 3 additions that I put in there. Internally, you know, it's an older subgun, so you know, it was like no ETU, DTU, you know, like those type of stuff. So it was really basic, you know. But, you know, moving through your contact, cut off lever, and all that stuff. So I modified the shit out of it because this is pretty much my go-to, you know, depending if I want to have range or if I go with CQB and stuff like that. And even CQB, you know, that gun is absolutely crazy. You know, when you tune a gun perfectly, you know, that's what you get. Result like that, and the trigger is just absolutely insane, right? You can see it's not unsafe, right? That's just a trigger, and it shoots, right? So barely any movement. Those max adjustable trigger are just insane with the Xcoretech MOSFET that I put in there, ETU. It's like yeah. So yeah, you know, when it comes everything is metal in there, right? Everything is metal. Literally everything for you. You have a nice sling mount in there. Yeah, everything is in metal on that gun. So I really like the feel of it. It's not too heavy, you know, but it's not too light at the same time. You know, those sometimes those super extreme lightweight cheap aluminum shit. You know, that's really solid. That's probably aluminum, but you know, that's, you can feel the weight. You feel you have a bulky gun in there, and you know, pretty much feels like a real one, to be honest. Maybe a little bit less weight, but you know, it's a really awesome gun. So you know, I'm gonna stop talking, and I'm gonna at least remove the upper. I'm gonna show what's inside, all that stuff. So you know, those are my personal airsoft gun that I'm gonna start to show to you guys. Sometimes, you know, give you idea how to build a gun, or you know what you can build that is really cool. And you know, if you don't know about ENC airsoft gun, you should definitely check them out. There. Yeah, so now I open it. So first of all, you can see the ENC stock gearbox, right? So is this thing? Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. So this is a stock gearbox with a stock cylinder, the porting in there, and that's brass. So you know. Anyway, so I put the battery in there, so you know I can show you the trigger. That's a fucking camera sometimes. Man. I know, like I said, barely moving it, right? That's super snappy. So it's fucking loud too, man. Oh, that's really good. Come on, focus, bro. Yeah, so anyway. So for the barrel, I did go with, this is a ZCR, no, this is a Maple Leaf 6.02. And this is a 300 mil, I think. Yeah, it was a 280 in there, so maybe yeah, so that's a 275, I think, or some shit like that, you know. But anyway, between 275 and 300, because I think it was a 285 in there. So yeah, and this is a G&G up, and in there I have FPS software flat top. So the red one, I think it's 60 degree, and those are, you know, like extremely good, really precise and all that stuff. So yeah, I've put the spring in there, put a lot of tension on it, so you know it sits good against the air nozzle and all that stuff. But you know, it's not moving, it's not, you know, this setup is really good, extremely precise for a small barrel like that. You know, I got crazy range. You know, it's not a DMR, but you know, it's really impressive. The range, accuracy, and you know, like everything about that gun is just so good. So yeah, so that's it for the precision part. So I'm gonna open everything and I'm gonna show you what's inside. Okay, so that's the gearbox, and that's a QD gearbox, right? And it has its own it comes with a QD spring guide, right? So that's pretty good. Bearings, everything is metal. That's super good. I think I replaced the spring. That's not the stock spring, because after a couple of years it was you know, like doing the squirty thing. So that's the motor I put in there. That's T288. This is the 3350 Kiwi. Man, the focus is so bad today, man. Jesus Christ, bro. Hello. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm gonna open the gearbox, and as you can see, this is the for the bolt catch. So let's crack it open. That's the bearing. So those are the internals. So you can see our nice Xcoretech DTU. This is the max adjustable trigger. Those are 18:1 gear set. This is our anti-reversal latch, and everything is shimmed properly and all that stuff. That's good. At the same time, I'm looking if everything is still with grease and all that stuff, but everything looks good. So this is an old king arms, type of plate, so nothing crazy, super basic. So in there we have SHS, aluminium, double O-ring, high speed piston head, and right there we have SHS. Those are 14 teeth, lightweight piston. So that's pretty much it. This is, like I said, the stock cylinder. This is a Xcoretech cylinder head, and this is a FPS of the M4 air nozzle. So I can put that in there, put it until it's fully in, and check the compression, and it's, I'm pushing against the O-ring, but that's basically perfect air seal. So when you have a perfect air seal like that, of course it's not an adjustable nozzle, so it's not, it's never gonna be perfect, right? But yeah, it's still like something you need to keep in mind, that that's gonna give you some really nice FPS, really high FPS if you want. And in all my guns, or pretty much all my guns, I run those little spring right there. Man, the focus is impossible. What the fuck is going on here? That's so weird. Anyway, that's super weird, man. So let me check if I have some in there. Of course I have. So those are the Mech enhanced tappet plate spring from PTS. So those are the spring that I put in my gun. So they are way stronger. Put a little bit more stress into the tappet plate, right? So sometimes you have to change them a little bit often. But like it's worth it, like those guys, especially if you have nice super crisp and fast semi-auto or full auto or stuff like that. You want a good spring, right? So this is the one I'm using. I'm not trying to told you to buy that one or whatever, but this is the one I'm using. So, and I've done a couple of tests, and yeah, this is really good, right? So there's that. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for the internals. I'm gonna reassemble everything, all that stuff, and I'm gonna go to the shooting portion. But before that, I can just show you. This is the bolt release, right? So, it's attached to the other piece right there, and everything is metal. On the back, you have that guy right there. That when you screw it, it pushes against your spring guide, basically. So you can kind of adjust the FPS with it a little bit, so that's good. So you can, of course, you can, when your spring guide is all the way back into your gearbox, you cannot remove more FPS, but if you screw it, it's pushing it basically like that, and it basically gives you a little bit more FPS. So that's not a big deal, but that's a super heavy chunky piece of metal, right? And yeah, everything is metal, like that mag release and all that stuff. Super solid. Put it back and I go to the running. Okay, so now it's time for the crewing test. So I have 0.20 gram babies in there. Let's see what numbers we get. 406, 406, 408, 410, 406, 408, 410, 407, 407, 408. Let's try to get the RPS. Can grab my gun better because so we got 28.3 at 406. So yeah, you know, like almost 30 rounds per second, right? And no FPS drop at all.
So I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I hope you have a great day. That was the Airsoft Tech, and I'll catch you in the next one.